Hi Libra, thank you for returning to my channel. Thank you in advance for your time and for listening. This message is going to be for all Libras. Any placement of Libra in your chart, this reading can resonate with you. All the information about me is in the description box below. And if you'd like a personal reading, you can call me at the number listed, Libra. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. It may not resonate for you. It may. Okay, take what's for you, leave what's not. Okay. There's a lot of things that you don't yet know yet. There's a lot of things that you know intuitively that have not been brought to the surface physically yet. Okay, there's a lot of things that you are aware of spiritually, or that your subconscious is even aware of spiritually, that have not been brought into the physical yet. Okay. This also talks about just being a little bit more aware that there are many things that are going on that you can't see and that you don't know about necessarily, and not to assume. Okay. Don't assume. Don't assume something based on that being the way that it was before. Or don't assume that someone is a certain way because they remind you of someone from before. You know, just don't make quick assumptions and judgments. Libras, we don't really judge, but sometimes we do make quick assumptions that are not really they're not helpful to us, and they're sometimes not, the assumption is not really, sometimes it's not what we think it is, okay? Sometimes. There is going to be some communication coming in from multiple people, but from one person in particular that you do want to hear from, okay? So it says that clear as day. You know, Libra, you know, sometimes we kind of have our Libran energy. You know, there's some that are kind of overwhelmed by that in some way. Okay, and this is not just romantic. You know, we can be a lot for people to handle, to take. It's not even so much the handling, it's the more so taking in, you know, because Libras like to do like everything perfect. You know, we're very much aware of how we're viewed, and we're very much we want to be very much in control of how we are viewed, how we show up in society. Okay. But for people who don't function or don't put as much importance on that, your presence can be overwhelming. Your beauty can be overwhelming. Your love can be overwhelming to some of these people. And it's not saying that you need to pull back. It's just saying that you need to understand. It's more an understanding that, you know, you have a lot to offer. You know, somebody would have their hands full with you, not in a bad way, just that you are you may be a different and a deeper experience than they've had before. And you know, there may be, it talks about some of your lack of relationships or closeness or social connections is not because either party is necessarily doing anything wrong or right. It's because you overwhelmed them, and you know, maybe it's like they needed to pull back to digest what they had experienced with you. So instant. you know. You know, Libras, we're very easy to talk to. We are very understanding to a certain extent when we know that the person, you know, there's people that deserve our understanding and people that don't. And we know the difference already, Libra. Like, we already know this. But it's just saying to be a little bit more aware of the deep energy that comes with being around you, that, you know, some people are equipped to handle, others are not, and others just they need to make space. They need to make space. Okay? Or maybe at the time they didn't have the space to be everything that you really need and deserve. Okay? It's more just understanding this about yourself, Libra. Okay? You know, for many of you, you want someone to kind of come in and guide you and show you the way and be there with you to kind of take some of the pressure off. Okay? There's a lot of pressure that Libra has experienced over the past several months. There's a lot of responsibilities that you would like assistance with. Okay? Some of this is just, you want someone that you can bounce ideas off of. You want someone that you can collaborate with. You know, you need that. And for many of us Libras, we are no longer in the energy of having to, you know, we are no longer in the energy of having to be the ones to hold everything together. We're ready for someone to help us with that. We're ready for someone to come and someone that we can really respect and rely on. Okay? For many of us, we haven't had that ever. And then for many of us, maybe it's been several years. If you think back, you know, and if you're really honest with yourself, it's been several periods where you were the one that was extending. Okay? This talks about someone coming into your life, Libra, and refilling your cup. Okay? In whatever fashion that may mean for you, or in whatever way you may envision that happening. Okay, a lot of us Libras are already starting to feel energy around this person coming in. If you have not met them already or something like that, but there is this individual who is very strong and who is very capable, okay? Because that's another thing too, you know, someone might have the desire, but they don't have the capability, which is two different things, okay? This person is very capable of loving you. This person is very capable of replenishing parts of you that may feel empty. Okay. Some of you feel empty because your old identity is no longer there. You don't connect with your old identity, so it's like this space. It's not really emptiness, it's more a space that's clear and that's clean and that's healed and that's ready. You may feel that you are not able to stack your money spiritually, but you can stack, or excuse me, you may feel that you're not able, or it's become difficult to stack your money or to save money or to reach some of your financial goals physically. Okay, but spiritually, your financial goals are really already met. Okay, spiritually. They may have just not come to the physical plane yet. Okay. Many of you are looking at things that you can't physically afford, but spiritually you'll be able to have them. Okay. Don't worry so much about what you can afford, because what you can or can't afford is not always real. It's just as real as your mind allows you to go. That makes sense. There's many ways that we can be blessed. There's many ways that our needs and our wants can be provided and taken care of. Okay. It doesn't always have to do with you doing something, or you making more money, or you getting somehow coming into more money, or putting yourself out there to make more money or to have more. Sometimes it's not always, it's not always that way. Some of you feel that kind of you're at your wit's end with what you can do, what you have done, that you need that spiritual help. You need that spiritual push. You need that spiritual bank to make this happen as well. And there's it's okay to tell your angels that. It's okay to acknowledge that you do need, you may be at your wits with a certain situation, with a certain way of living, okay? You might be thinking, this is really the best that I can do at this time. And know that your best is good enough, okay? And for some of you, you may feel very some of you may be feeling like you can't do things the way you used to do them. Or you can't work the job that you used to work. Or you can't associate yourself with certain things that you maybe at one point could. Okay. It's okay. It's okay to acknowledge that. It's okay to be tired. It's okay to say, you know what, I can't do this anymore this way because I'm tired. So, there's always other ways to do things as well, okay? And maybe the way that you relied on provisions being given to you, and maybe the way that you had relied on that at one point is now changing, okay? And that's all right. I just finished school. I'm tired. I bet. Yeah. There was a lot of energy that you had to regulate, okay, getting these things done, and it has brought you a certain level of exhaustion, okay? For many of you, you're being given the time to rest, and many of you aren't going to take it, but know that it is there. There is going to be time to rest. There is going to be time to enjoy. There is going to be time to rejuvenate yourself, okay? Let's see. Libra, for some of you, there's going to be a person that comes into your life that is going to help you to rejuvenate yourself, that is going to help to pour into you as well. Because for a lot of you, you've been really pouring into yourself, yes. But it's also, there is someone who is like right there, They're close. Who's going to be able to pour into you as well, and not in a toxic way, and not in a manipulative way, like maybe you've experienced in the past. Like this is going to be very authentic and very much spiritually planned. Okay? You're not alone. You're never alone. And know that whatever it is that you need will come to you at the moment that it's supposed to. At the moment that it is intended to. Okay. Thank you for your time and for listening, Libra. Ciao.